Hi guys, and welcome to another episode, or more so gameplay impression, really early impressions of an awesome title coming out this over the next couple weeks actually. So I was invited, or the Yogs was invited. I decided to go to a capture event in London by Activision for Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. We had around 3 hours hands-on time with the game. So this is going to be no spoilers, no cutscenes, nothing related to the actual story. So don't worry about that. It's just going to be pure gameplay, a couple bosses or sort of trash mobs in there. But I've obviously got the lovely, wonderful ladies, Hannah and Raders. So say hello, ladies.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, babies. But yeah, so it was an awesome event. They really sort of outdid themselves. They had lovely sakura trees and Japanese themed food and sweaty controllers.
Oh, no.
From all of us, though.
It's a staple of all events.
Yeah, but it was lovely. It was very it was very nice. But just playing any From Software game at a capture event is just not the best. So but yeah, we'll get stuck into the impressions. But before we go into it, I think Raders, you are quite into the Souls games from what you mentioned.
Oh yeah, I didn't actually play any Souls games until last year, or maybe the end of the year before and I started with Dark Souls 3, and then I was like, oh, this is amazing. And then I played Bloodborne.
I think a lot of people did, yeah.
And then I played Bloodborne and I was like, oh shit, this is amazing. So I need to play Dark Souls 1 and 2 still, but that is on the list. But then this game looks so good. I'm very hyped. Can't wait.
So I think a lot of people's entry sort of gateway into the Souls games was actually Dark Souls 3. Or a lot of people who enjoy the Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3. So I think it was Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, because then I think they sort of incorporated a lot of the sort of agility and movability that you had in Bloodborne into 3, because the original Dark Souls games are quite a lot more rigid in terms of being able to move and dodge roll and all that.
Yeah,
kind of
well, I
stuff.
mean, Demon's Souls was the original, and whilst it's still a fun game for people to play, you can tell mechanically that it is a lot more dated. So I'm interested to see with new engines, what kind of changes to this that they make to make Sekiro stand out as well from other Souls games. So I'm looking forward to it.
So we've got a person who knows quite a lot about the franchise and has played a couple of them, and then we've got Hannah.
Hello.
Hannah. So what's your overall impressions of the Souls-esque game?
I'm not very good at them. In fact, there is a video on the channel somewhere, on my channel, about why Hannah doesn't play Dark Souls. And it is literally just death. Because I button mash in fighting games, so Bayonetta and things like that are kind of more...
You can get away with it.
Because you can get away with it a lot more. It's so much more forgiving, and you can accidentally pull off combos, whereas this stuff, it doesn't work.
With Souls games, it's all about patience and timing.
Yeah, and
you don't have
that.
either of them.
So, no. I mean, you see me in stealth games. We know I love stealth games, but I get really impatient.
Brilliant.
So, yeah. But yeah, so I'm completely new to all of it. I love watching it, but I'm shit at it.
Well, this will be a nice treat for you. So, as I mentioned, it's just my sort of gameplay capture from the session. No story, no cutscenes, no nothing like that. Just pure gameplay mechanics and lovely environments and all that kind of good stuff. So we'll get straight into it, shall we? So this is the initial area that you sort of start off with. We weren't allowed to capture the tutorial or the initial sort of cutscenes, because that's a lot of no. there's a lot of context for the story. So this is where we were allowed to start capturing.
I can't believe I just saw a grappling hook.
Oh,
that is
just
hype
wait
as
for
shit.
It. Just wait for it.
Weirdly, actually, so there is it's worth mentioning there is another Japanese game coming. At some point, we don't have a date, so it's not going to be anywhere near this. But Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost of
That's got a
Tsushima,
grappling hook.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at this grappling hook!
It's literally, they're like flexibility makes it so much better.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
Oh man!
this is unlike any other Souls game. Like the
This
movability.
looks hella more my shit. This
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like more God of War, Assassin's Creed crap.
You kind of
Look at
swing
that
around
twirl.
like Spider-Man.
Batman! It's
Yeah.
Batman as well!
There's a lot more stealth elements to it too, so you can jump, aerial, assassinate like this.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like that, yeah. Nice.
Love
That's
the
actually
blood.
kind of cool because if you want to go like full on tank, you can
Yeah.
try to just rush through and
Oh, yeah.
alert every enemy
But-
and deal with it that way. But it
Yeah,
gives more options for gameplay, and the stealth, that looks smooth as hell. And the
does,
grappling
doesn't
hook, looks really fun.
It really is fun, and it's unlike any other of the sort of From Software games. I've never ever had any kind of movability like that
Yeah, I've
before.
never
so
seen
No, this looks super. I think that's the problem I had because obviously I played the first Souls game, and that it's so rigid, and I think that's part of the problem I had.
Oh, hello,
This looks a
General.
lot more.
the more these Souls games have progressed, the more agile your character has become. I've noticed, but with a
Yeah.
shinobi or with a sort of hero archetype like this, they are very agile people. So it would have been weird if they were just
Yeah,
these
their fighting
rigid.
style is quite agile because you've seen it in like For Honor. You have the different factions, and the each faction has a different kind of type of fighter from different like areas, and they all
Yeah,
have
like
very
the
different fighting
Nobushi,
styles. You know, Nobushi are very
yeah.
very like agile in their feet, a lot of swift strikes. But then you have like the Vikings who are very like attackmen.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you never know if FromSoft ever does like a
A
Viking game.
Viking.
You might find
Hellblade.
that your guy is just like
Yeah.
this
Like
giant
literally,
battle axe.
literally we have those, don't we? We have Hellblade, which isn't bad. Like the combat's
No,
not
it's-
bad,
it's
and that's
Hellblade's
all
good.
what it
It's
is.
alright.
Like it feels like you're a small woman trying to swing a massive sword.
Yeah. This guy was one of the first, I want to say like mini bosses. I don't think it's a major boss.
Yeah, it might be a
But-
mini boss.
But he's got a name, so
He-
he's somebody.
Annoying.
Oh God, G,
Yeah.
death.
Did he just one hit you there?
Annoyingly, I got overzealous because you see the two dots on top of the bar
Yeah.
in the
Yes.
top left. So he's got two.
Health.
He's
Health
got two
bars?
health bars. Yeah.
Yeah, There's a lot of games are doing. Well, I say a lot of games are doing that lately. A lot more games that used to do it have come back and are doing it.
Yeah, I don't know. Has a Souls game had double health bars before?
Oh yeah,
Like,
I
know
think
they
so,
do.
yeah.
I know they do phases of bosses, but I didn't know that they had just like a straight up.
I
Like,
would count that as a phase, I guess.
yeah,
because
but like I haven't seen like the visual like double health bar where the health bar goes down and then it kind of like has to the dot goes and then it carries on. That feels like a different gameplay fighting kind of
oh yeah.
thing. But
Yeah.
that's kind of cool. And it would also be interesting to find out if as their health bars decrease, if they do, if the
they get
the
more
bosses
crazy?
move into different phases.
Yeah.
And
Oh
make
yeah,
different
God.
attacks
Oh
and
God,
things.
yeah, they do. They get more. That's why I died there because I got really greedy. I was like, oh my God, I killed him, and then he was like, no.
Oh, right. So you like knocked him into the next phase,
Yep.
and he was just like, "Sit down, bitch." I like it.
Oh, okay, so this ogre, this boss right here is a massive pain in my ass.
Oh, look
God.
at him. He just wants
Don't
to
say
free.
aw.
Oh,
Ogre
ogre
is
is free.
Ogre
Master
is
has given Dobby a sock. Oh shit. Oh God. Okay, no, maybe not.
He's a mean boy.
He does seem a little angry. That little triangle that was on his head just then, could you do an attack
Yes.
or like grapple onto him? Or
A
something?
grappling hook, yeah.
Oh shit, you can grapple
There you go.
him.
Right
yes,
there.
nice. That's really good. I like that.
So you see the sort of Japanese symbol that pops up that's like red. That's an unblockable right
That
there.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh right. Okay. Yeah.
So you have to
So
dodge it.
You have to. And he slammed me into the ground.
It's interesting that they're giving very clear visual indicators.
Yeah, that's a lot better than again. Assassin's Creed's the one I played recently. That's the closest I think to this because they've got big ass monsters because they're trying it out, aren't they? They're trying out The Witcher less more than Souls. Oh my God.
Yes, fuck him up. One eye
And
down.
yeah, they glow red in Odyssey, which sometimes is really hard to see. So I like that it's literally a massive symbol.
Yeah.
It's really good. I mean, it still doesn't help because you're just like,
Well, no.
you're just
Oh my God.
He's very scary. I died to him like a million times.
Yep, there
yep.
it is.
Oh no.
Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, like that was just the most annoying thing ever. The guy literally came over to me and was like, okay, so you can play from different points. So I'm just like,
I love it when they come over and do that because they're like, I'm not saying you're shit, but
You may
But
take
you
the
want me
entire
to-
3-hour session
Yeah.
on this one guy, and I want you
Yeah.
to see a little bit more than that.
oh
Yeah,
yeah, I wanted
yeah.
to. I wanted to capture more than the game than just dying for half an hour to the ogre. But so one thing that I really, really, really love about this game is the different environments and how they're not all doom and gloom. The first area was snowy, radiant, beautiful. This area you've got green. Oh my god, like it's
It
just
looks
so
like a
much.
really lush forest rather than like a
Yes.
dead forest, you know?
Well, no, I mean with the Dark Souls games, yeah, they're sort of doom and gloom a little bit, and Bloodborne, yeah, it's just like this grim sort of setting and environment. But when you play it for like hours on end, it can really take a toll on like how you feel about the game.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
like
yeah.
with the actual story of like the Dark Souls universe, like Bloodborne, things like that, it kind of works because
Oh, yeah.
like spoilers, Bloodborne is a dream. It's not real.
No, I never have to play
And
it.
it's like
Thanks.
it's like a corruption of sorts, so it's all a bit fucked up. And then of course, once you get enough sight, the world goes fucking insane and looks really creepy and crazy. So they do actually adapt their environments and give change, so that once you get to a certain point in the story, things very rapidly change, and it kind of fleshes out the game and the environment a lot more. And then with Dark Souls, it's all ash and darkness and light, and that's like the balance there. But I like that this is a bit different. It's not like, oh, this is an obviously corrupted world, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, it's
you know-
just it's got the same sort of vibes to like Neo, but I mean, because Neo wasn't all doom and gloom either. I think this game is what I wanted Neo to be. I just wasn't really into Neo because this is literally carbon copy, like copy pasta, a Souls-esque Bloodborne game. Like this is exactly what I wanted. And Neo tried to be a little bit too complicated, but this is literally exactly what I wanted. Like I'm so impressed with this game.
Well, I think like, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know.
Oh, God, yeah, yeah.
All the good elements of the Souls games, if they just keep those implemented and add some cool new bits,
Like
they're-
right there, I drank like an Estus or a gourd, like you do in Dark Souls. The Shinobi prosthetic, which is the arm that you essentially get cut off, is
Yep.
the tools that you keep adding to like the way that you play it. So you've got the grappling hook. I think you can add like some sort of ultimate type of move, as you go along. There's like a doll type figure in the game, but she's human. But she essentially acts as your gain enough of this and you can level up.
Oh, so
Oh,
she's
fairy
like the
fountain.
firekeeper
Yeah,
or the doll
yeah.
or
Yeah, the doll, yeah. Like,
So-
honestly, it's such a dream to move around in this game. It's such a dream. It's so nice. It's not clunky. It plays beautifully. Like, especially on the PS4 Pro, it was just such a treat.
I was really worried as you went up there that those were like all giants that were
Ooh.
just gonna just come to life and start attacking you.
Oh, don't worry. I'm
There's
sure
still time.
Yeah.
There's still time.
there's still time for that to happen. Don't you
Yeah,
worry.
kill them
Killing dust
roachies.
bunnies.
I think I am, I was
The
like,
little things from what's it? Spirited Away.
No, they look like little
like it.
roaches.
Oh no, they look more like prey things.
without the googly eyes.
Mimics.
Yeah.
Mimics, yeah.
Ugh. A little bit too
Oh,
spidery
hello.
for my taste.
Oh, don't. Playing Tomb Raider 2 with Kath at the moment. It's all spiders.
Oh.
Yay.
Forgot how many spiders. We don't need spiders in video games, please. Thank you. Goodbye.
If you want me to have a very visceral reaction, goosebumps, feeling sick, then yeah, sure.
Oh,
just
my
tell me before.
screaming and then rage.
What?
A lot of rage.
Rad, how did you play Bloodborne when you went up against like Amygdala and the spider? But oh my god, I hate those bosses. They are grotesque.
Amygdala was fine because not Amygdala, sorry, the big one on the
what's the-
lake.
Yeah, I forget the name. Shelob. Shelob?
No, that's Lord of the Rings.
No, that's Lord of the Rings. They start. Well, hang on. Was it Bloodborne? Bloodborne
Lake
spider
boss.
boss.
Just lake
Boss.
boss.
Rom?
Rom the
Oh,
Rom,
Rom.
as
Rom
in
the vacuous.
Ferengi from Star Trek.
Rom the vacuous, I think, or something like that.
Stupid.
Yes, Rom the vacuous spider.
Why
Yeah.
did I think Shelob? That's weird.
Rom, she's a chunky lady. She's chunk.
Thick.
She's very thick.
Chunga,
she
chunga,
doesn't.
chunga,
she
chunga,
doesn't
chunga.
look that much like a spider, and her spider little buddies. I hated them, but it wasn't too bad. But like when they're like little realistic spiders, or like when I was playing Hollow Knight, and there was a spider area where the spiders crawl across your screen.
Lovely.
Oh,
Oh, that happens in Metro. Hannah.
It does.
Ooh,
Holy fuck.
I hate
in
that.
Metro.
I hate that.
The first time it happened, I basically cried. Literally, because I walked into it, like this web, and then it happened, and yeah,
Horrible.
it was every time. It's horrible. It's so bad. And then they've got the fucking things, the bigger ones,
Yeah. Oh god, they're
a scorpion-y
grotesque.
thing.
Yeah,
They can all just go.
They can go and do one.
I swear
They
that we're
can.
we're devolving
Oh.
into podcast over irrelevant footage at this point.
To be fair, that's how it always goes.
Yeah, but
Also,
this
you
looks
can't talk
beautiful.
about games without referring to,
To
others.
other games,
Yeah.
And this
yeah.
does look beautiful.
This looks
It's
stunning.
Stunning. So this is like another boss. This is like a proper boss that I'm about to walk into.
Oh, nice.
He is a pain in the arse. He's
That's
not fun.
fine. If a boss isn't a pain in the ass, then it's not a well-made boss.
Yeah, true.
You shouldn't.
Especially
You shouldn't.
for-
These days, you shouldn't be making bosses that like many people can easily run in and just do it on the first try.
Just do it. Yeah, exactly.
Some people are going to either by fluke or just very unreal
Unless-
natural skill.
Unless you're Elajas or something. Like
Maybe
yeah.
they've taken some G Fuel or are using a gaming chair. I don't know.
Or
But
the gaming glasses. Yeah.
yeah.
Fucking hell.
But there are reasons why someone may go into a boss fight for the first time and absolutely nail it.
Beginner's luck. You know?
Yeah.
Also, these guys. Look at this. This was
Oh.
not fun. Look at this mother hugger.
Whoa!
Oh, I love him.
Holy shit!
Oh, he
he-
is
hey, buddy.
majestic.
Yep.
He's amazing.
Also-
Oh, hello.
Did you see what just happened? Res.
He's got
Res.
res.
Yep.
You have a little thing. Doing res.
You can
You've
resurrect.
got like a black strike. Is it the little pink orbs that,
Yep.
that you resurrect? So you have like limited
Ah.
number of resurrects, and then you have to find more, or do they just automatically reload?
I think you need to build it up
Right.
potentially,
Oh shit!
or go to a shrine where like a bonfire. So it's
Yeah,
the same. It's
Oh,
the
I
same
see,
thing. Yeah. You sit at the bonfire, everything resets, you heal yourself.
Yeah.
etc.
Okay, that's fine then. It's a similar thing with like the health flasks and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. That's interesting. That's a new mechanic.
Sekiro Shadows die twice, and I was just like, oh, okay, that's interesting. So it's
Then
it's a very
shadows die twice. It's in like you can die twice each life.
Potentially.
Well,
I-
if you've got
one
like the
thing-
resurrect, you have like, two little resurrects there.
I don't. I think, like I said, I think you need to build it up in order to be able to resurrect again potentially. But one important thing to note is,
Oh my god, I thought that was a pumpkin.
I did too. I was like,
I
what's
was
she
like,
doing?
what are you doing to that
Attacking
poor little
this-
pumpkin?
Oh, it's alive.
it's alive. No, they're little gremlins. Look at them.
Oh.
Aw, little
Love little
Halloween gremlins. I love them.
Yeah.
It's absolutely stunning.
You can
This-
tell that their favorite season is autumn.
I love their little shoes. Look at them.
Oh, gee, sweetheart, what are you doing?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, fuck him up.
Yeah. Oh, I like how he's got. I like how he has an invisible wall,
Hi,
so he
bud.
didn't fall off quite a lot there.
No,
but I bet
yeah.
if G'd gone anywhere near, she'd have just instantly fallen off.
I think it might
They
just
have
be
them
like the
games.
stagger mechanic. Like it might have just been that because she was like staggering him slightly, it would like kind of only move back a certain amount.
Sure.
And
So-
then once
Definitely
G
that.
got him to
Definitely
a
that,
corner-
and not that the game is rigged.
I know. I fell off the map plenty of times.
That's the point.
Yeah.
Like you can fall off really easily, but mobs usually there's like a little wall.
They're like those little eggs that you like want to knock over, but they won't.
Yeah.
They just keep bouncing back up.
Yeah, they're like, hello. You have to
Oh.
really go
Lunge
for it.
into
Yeah,
them.
you have to essentially just falcon punch the fucking thing
It
to
has
get
to be,
it
yeah,
off.
your entire mission is to push them off versus kill them. Oh my god, where are you going?
He's trying to climb mountain.
Climb the mountain.
Oh god.
He's walking down
Oh,
the mountain.
nice.
That was a very obvious grapple spot though, like a grab spot, like
Oh yeah.
hanging off.
Some people struggled though.
So is this The boss boss?
This is the boss. He is
Oh.
not fun. He is not fun.
No.
He is
got
a
reach.
big boy. My god.
Oh, hello.
Yep.
And they're little firecrackers.
Ah.
And you can stun them.
Nice.
Oh, I see.
Is there a... well, obviously there is kind of like a critical attack thing, isn't there? So like if you stun them and you hit him in a certain place, it'll do like a proper attack.
So this guy was a pain in the ass. Like there's a specific way to defeat him, which we are not allowed to divulge. But I wanted to include
Fair.
him to just give a bit of insight into like how menacing and
Christ, I really, really like the mobility.
amazing.
It's good, isn't it?
The fact that you can just leap off a bloody cliff and then grapple onto a tree and you just seamlessly go into an area.
Is there full damage if you mess that up?
I have seen another little bit of gameplay footage of this from another YouTuber who I can't remember now, and they tested the full damage. There is full damage, but it doesn't seem to be like
Really?
insanely
Oh, okay.
high.
Right, okay.
Interesting.
It seems to be like if you fall from quite a height, you will take like half damage or something. So you take a good chunk of it, but it won't outright immediately kill you. So I think they've balanced that full damage
That's
quite
interesting.
well.
I genuinely
Because with their areas, you can clearly see that the levels are very complex, you know, and you can leap off a cliff onto a tree and then just like run down to the ground, and you've gone this huge distance, and the level's just very seamless.
One
I
one
love
thing
that.
to note with this is essentially with the dying mechanic, they have taken on board the Dark Souls way. So the more you die, the more fucked up you get.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So that's one thing to note. Just try
Well, I know with Dark Souls, you become hollow
exactly.
unless you
do something
re-ember.
to counter that.
You have to take an ember or something, or like after you've defeated a boss. If you defeated the boss while hollowed, you will become embered again.
Pretty much.
But it seems to be. So is this like a staggered thing where you slowly get more and more hollow?
Yeah, you and others around you
Right.
get fucked up essentially.
Oh, nice. Okay, so there's a real world.
Oh
impact.
yeah.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
But that, I would say, is the end of the Sekiro gameplay footage. What did you guys think?
Nice.
It was good.
I think it looks so good.
I've just literally emailed Paul and gone, so I didn't ask for it, but I am interested.
Can I has?
Yes.
Please to has.
Please.
Yeah, no, it looks that's the thing is I think it scares a lot of people off when it's like, oh yeah, it's Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Well, it kind of this is why I was so impressed, because I'm like, you know, with Neo, obviously it's not the same developer / whatever, but yeah, okay, they couldn't carbon copy everything from the Souls games, but it was marketing itself as a Souls game. So obviously now this is From Software, and Activision is literally just the publisher from the West. It's a Souls game. It's a Bloodborne.
Yeah.
It's magical, it's beautiful, it's punishing in all its glory, and I enjoyed every traumatizing second of playing it.
Good.
I am very much looking forward to this. It'll also be interesting to see if there is online co-op similar to how like the other Souls games have, because we could play together.
But yeah, I think I'll definitely be playing this. Hannah's obviously, this has piqued her interest, and I know Rad will probably go into it. But obviously, let us know what your thoughts are. We could even do a playthrough on the streams, which will be coming soon, hopefully. So one of us can play, and we can take the piss out of whoever's playing, and just have a go. But we hope you enjoyed the I think it's like 18 to 20 minutes worth of gameplay. We will show a death reel just for shits and gigs, because why not? But if you enjoyed this, please obviously subscribe to the channel, give the video a like. There'll be more content coming up, but thank you guys for watching. Much love, and we will catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.